Happy Sunday, everybody. It's me, Kat. I wanted to talk to you all about something that's been on my mind actually for a few weeks. And I don't know, I'm just now getting the download to really share on it. And it has to do with the fear programming and the mass collective that's happening right now. If you're here in America and maybe some other places, you've noticed that they've been recalling all kinds of foods. And if you're really paying attention, you'll also notice that they're recalling all the healthier foods. At first, they started recalling all the vegetables and fruit, and then also some of the healthier non-produce food, leaving you with spam and canned goods and stuff like that. So what you have to understand is that the powers that be actually can control people who are really spiritually, deeply spiritually unaware. This matrix is run off of control and fear. It is actually food for negative entities and dark forces. Some of them are amongst us as human beings, and even some of them are amongst us in other forms. But the point is that if they decided to wake up and say, I want everybody to be afraid of the color green or the color yellow, everybody would do it. They would find a reason for you to be afraid of certain colors, afraid of certain foods, afraid of whatever it is that they could concoct, and you'll be afraid and you'll jump on board the mass anxiety, paranoia, fear train. They'll be eating all of it up from you, right? So essentially, if those small percentage of people, the 1%, decided they wanted everyone to wake up tomorrow and be afraid of, I don't know, any random thing really, they can do it. Be afraid of the color yellow, and they could say, if you look at the color yellow for more than 10 seconds, all of your internal organs are going to start melting down, and they'll give some scientific reason or whatever. Or they want you to be afraid of certain sounds, afraid of certain animals, whatever it is, whatever ridiculousness that it could be. If you're deeply unaware as a person, you will jump on the fear, anxiety, paranoia train, and you will lower your vibration to be walking in this state of fear and panic. Okay, and so we know that darker forces feed on that. That energy is actually food for them, and also proof that they can continue to control the masses. When the smaller percent of people can control the masses, that is power. We all need to wake up and realize that we don't have to give them the power. Another thing that is super important, I know when all of this started, it was like every day, every hour, something's being recalled. And I made this decision within myself. I said, I'm not going to stop eating live foods, fruits, vegetables, and healthy foods for me, because that keeps my vibration high, that keeps my mental clear, that keeps my body healthy and strong. And when you are in a lowered state, eating lower vibrational foods, walking around in fear, panic, paranoia, and anxiety, that clouds your critical thinking, and it clouds your ability to really exist on your own terms. You really have to understand how powerful your mind is. It's very, very powerful. And if you don't realize how powerful it is, you will continue to be controlled by the matrix. And the matrix can decide at any given point what they want the masses to feel: fear, panic, even happiness. But if you notice, it's rarely happiness. Do you notice there's rarely anything in the news or going around that is producing mass happiness and mass peace and mass joy? Do you wonder why that is? Because those emotions are not conducive to them consuming your energy and controlling you. So I want you to just really be aware of the power of your mind and its power over your own sovereignty, your mind communicating with your body, blocking all negative energy, praying over your food before you consume it, and knowing that all toxins are removed and you're going to be whole, and the food that you consume is whole and blessed. So just keep in mind, this matrix is not controlled for your thriving at all. I made a decision. I said, listen, everyone's meant to go. And a person can have 10 chronic diseases and get into 5 car accidents and all of this stuff, and if they're still living, it's because they're meant to be here. Okay, you're not gonna go until you're meant to go. You're just not. And I remember there was an article that was saying 72 people had some sort of virus, that when there was a mosquito epidemic going around carrying a virus. How do you know that every day 72 people don't get this virus if they don't tell you? What if it happens all the time and you're just not aware of it? You're going about your life like normal, but because they want you to now suddenly become aware of the amount of people that have certain things happen to them, now you're walking around like, oh my God, I don't want to get that. What does that do? What does that do? Just think. Just try to think and try to understand the power of your mind and the power of your spirit to resist these things, because most of them don't affect you, and they don't have to affect you. Stay strong. Take your mind back.